Hello, mixtresses and mixters. This is Mixtress Ray. You're watching Mixtress Video, and today is a very special edition of Mixtress Video. We are going to do a full flip through of the Notorious JBG Mini Tarot. JBG standing for Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and also the J stands for Juli over at Peekaboo Rose. She created this deck because Jasmine Beckett Griffith pretty recently made a bunch of her artwork available in the public domain, which allowed this project to come into being. And Juli let me she let me tell her all of my opinions on certain cards, and what she let me have input on some of the options, some of the artwork that got chosen for. She let me help. Wow, okay. I cannot talk. So today you're going to see, if you would like much more of a professional, like all the technical specs and everything like that about this deck, please, I will link to Juli's video debuting the deck. Mine is the smooth cardstock version. Hers is the linen, so this is the example of the smooth. And when you get yours, it will be unedged. Mine will only be unedged for probably like maybe a few more hours before I edge it. Okay, let's do the flip through. Let me do like also a quick comparison. So here's a standard size card. This is a little baby. These are bridge size cards, I believe. It's a little baby, which is pretty cute. All right, let's get into it. I think I did okay with the lighting, I hope. I changed my angle so that it would be a little bit better. I have a ring light on its way, guys. Soon I will have better lighting than I've ever had. You guys won't even know what to do with it. When there are, Juli has provided 9 card alternatives. So 9 different cards have a choice for which one you would like to include in the deck, or both. I will show you, you'll see my bias because I've taken out the ones that I didn't choose. But I will show you both options once we get there. This is High Priestess, Empress. Juli did such a great job with framing these images. One of the reasons why it had to be this size is because of the just sort of the complications of having artwork being all different sizes, and being able to fit the artwork properly. And Juli is a whiz with that kind of, with the formatting stuff. So she was able to frame these images beautifully with this purple border. Durga for strength. I love this Wheel of Fortune, because the 2 most prominent numbers you see here are 8 and 2, and they add up to 10, and that just makes my silly little numerological heart happy. Okay, so there are 2 options for Justice, and I've chosen to keep in this beautiful Medusa. We've got Alice as the hanged one. There are 2 options for Death as well. Both are good, but I chose to keep in this one because I like the, I don't know, I love them both. So this is probably one that I will every once in a while switch out. I like that both of those death cards have butterflies in them. Temperance, the Devil. This one was created, Jasmine Beckett Griffith had a few cards or a few images, like 3 to 5, that were actually created. I don't know if they were created for a specific tarot deck or just with tarot themes. So she actually created this one to be a tarot devil energy. So that's pretty perfect, right? Kali. And this one is based on Muka's moon image. 2 options for the sun. I think I'm going to put this one back in because I think I want to have 2 suns in this deck. Because I love how cute this one is and all the sunflowers. But Sarasvati as the sun card also I really, really love. So I'm going to keep both of those in. I love this Judgment card. Belly dancer for the world. I love that. This is so fun to have a deck that my friend Julie created that I got to be a part of the process. It is so special to have that. And she sent me my copy and she put it in like a little handmade bag. So it's just so special. Love to see the wolves. Look at this little guy. Doesn't he look sweet? I love this because this scene in particular reminds me of Drusilla in season 2 of Buffy when she had to carry Spike out of the church. This is one that I kind of, well, I think this might have been the first one that I sent to Julie. Like, this image has to be in the deck. This is my favorite JBG image ever. So I'm glad she got to be Page of Wands. How perfect is that? Like fiery hooves for the Knight of Wands. There are 2 options for the King of Wands. Both good. I love the sort of like sister energy with 2 of Cups. There's always the good sister and the bad sister, right? Love this 3 of Cups. Alice in the 4. Which, this just totally makes sense, doesn't it? I like this sort of like how she's looking at you but sort of past you at the same time. It's a confrontation, kind of. About like, I see you and I see where you are, but I also see where you need to be, you know? There are so many options in Jasmine Beckett Griffith's artwork of like really pretty people with fishies swimming around them in the air, which like perfect for cup court cards, right? those eyes. So 2 options for the Three of Swords. And I think actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to put them both in. Because I just love, I love the colors in this. And I like a traditional Three of Swords, but I also like, I mean, Three of Swords is my, like, one of my birth cards. So I'm going to keep them both in here. This deck will have 2 Suns and 2 Three of Swords. That balances out the energy, right? I think so. Two options for Ten of Swords. Hard to decide with these, but I like that there's a cat in this card and that she's been stitched up and she's starting to heal here. So just as far as like the image, I kind of just prefer this one, so that's why I chose that one. Not that it matters, but and then 2 Page of Swords options. I'm into the bird energy. I'm always into the bird energy. So that's why I chose that one. I have to adjust my situation here. Tripod struggles. Some of y'all know. Love this 2 of Pentacles. I don't even know what these little guys are. Badgers? Skunk badgers? I don't know. And I absolutely love a ferret. So 2 different options for the 3 of Pentacles. I know not everyone loves ferrets as much as I do, so it's good that there was a choice here, but I'm always going to choose a ferret. I like to have this image again because I don't know. I think this image is in an Oracle deck that I got rid of. I might be wrong. I think it is. Because I don't have all of the JBG oracles anymore. So it's nice to have that image again. Still have a bird in the 9 of Pentacles. Nice little family of fairies here. You've got 2 options for the Page of Pentacles. I don't know. I don't think I can decide. I think they're both going in. But I like the pairing of Alice and Snow White in the Page and Knight, which is why I think I slightly prefer this one, but I think I'm going to keep them both in there. Why not? And these are possibly my favorite 2 cards in the deck, just because I love these sort of close-ups with plants. And this one's very Poison Ivy energy. And I think it just goes so well with this king. So there you go. The Notorious RBG Mini by Juli at Peekaboo Rose channel. So perfect. I love it so much. Let's do a little shuffle demonstration because I haven't gotten to shuffle these yet. It's a little difficult just because of the size. And my hands are not terribly strong either. So I think it will be easier for those of y'all with stronger hands. But it's definitely doable either way. This is great. I'm going to do my first card pull with you guys. It's a little cutie. I think it wants to be this one right here. 8 of Cups. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and there is going to be a link to Julie's video in the description below, and also a link to where you can get this deck for yourself from Make Playing Cards. So glad that Julie decided to do this. It is wonderful. I think it's the best JBG tarot that exists, but, you know, that's just my opinion, right? I might be a little bit biased, but that's okay. Thanks for watching.